Hey everyone, it's Rose Crystal, and I'm back with part 2 of the Clash trial. Last time, Nagito revealed his true colors to us, meaning he's psychotic and sees himself as worthless. But Mikan brought up a valid point. Even if Nagito performed all those actions, is he really the killer? Let's find out.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth balls will disappear if you touch these lines. Think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth balls just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if difficulty set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, all it means the explanation doesn't mean anything at all, and had no meaning whatsoever. Oh, please don't worry, I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, let me say one more thing. In this debate, we'll be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. If you press the start button in these arguments, you can view the controls. Well, good luck, and have fun!
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
Wait, we can't shoot it down, so...
you know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it!
Just say it already, Mikan.
He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit!
Oh, never mind.
Hey, just...
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Why does Mikan think it's strange? Archie must know some conflicts at the crime scene.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
you know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it! He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit!
Are you sure about that?
No, that's wrong! That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry of wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse!
Oh, excuse me?
Not a whorehouse! Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, you can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout? If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
That's actually not a good thing. Don't do that.
Don't get distracted! Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Everyone's.
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules? Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me? No, that's not it. Not it? What's not it?
If we can't see in the dark, it doesn't mean we still can't hear it. The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There's no way to find what happened in the dark. The through Ibuki, because she was able to hear who was who in the dark.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For reals?
Well, I'm not so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this!
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth!
Oh, don't listen to her, Ibuki.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Means he might have shoved him.
It almost sounds like... Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife, but Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
But Byakuya stopped when you were trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible, and just from listening to what they both said at the same time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I can interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think of it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on. Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
Exactly.
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. As simple as that. But now's not time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer, and by any means possible. Because if we don't, we all die here.
Well now!
Now then, the class tries to reach the climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? Those of you who figure out who it is, help me try to guess the killer challenge. Well, I failed to guess the right killer. We'll have their save data melt away like butter. Oh, no you don't! If you guys correct right, I'll reward you for $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course, those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
As mouse click is on, guess the killer challenge. Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way to be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either!
You're so evil!
Of course. Yes, we are gonna save. Let's go into the halfway point.
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it, 'cause I believe in everyone. So do your best, and don't forget to save regularly.
You might want to do that 'cause class trials are long.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
That's just sad.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Why does Mika think Nagito looks clean? Because there's no blood on him. And I'm pretty sure...
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
And I'm pretty sure no killer would show up to like a trial where their faces are decided covered in blood. Just saying.
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yes, the only one thing he could have used to block the blood splatter. And that is the storage room tablecloth.
I can prove it with this! You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Exactly, because somebody could have seen you.
Then, what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
Place where Byakuya got stabbed and the killer did the stabbing are different?
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense.
Oh, I just figured it out.
Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
In scenes where to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. The goal is to line up the right letters in the order, so it is a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. If 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters, so you try to not let 2 different letters clash. That's the most important. In order to do that, you've been given a technique known as catch and release. When you hit the reticle with 1,000 to the right, that's where I stop the letter, because catch letter like a vacuum. That's what it means to catch a letter. However, you can only use 1 letter to catch a letter at a time, so please be careful. Press the right mouse button on the letter caught and shoot where your cursor is aiming. That is how you release the letter. Catch and release can choose position of the letter and letters to reach up. When you choose the same letters, you can use letters to squeeze and get bigger. Pressing the letter button, you can blow it up and press it to erase it from the fields. This is called firing the letters. Catch and release the right mouse button after you fuse them. Fire with the right mouse button. That's a whole lot of right mouse buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of completing this game is completing the keyword. Display the questions with the tab key, and figure out what keyword will answer that question. Lining up the keyword. Instead of pressing your mouse button to try a letter, press the left mouse button. If that happens, the same letter blows up, it'll be sent to the keyword list. If sent letter is correct, it'll fit the keyword list. If it's not, the influence gate will take damage. You must write the keyword in order. Based on the flying letters, please think about the completed word. Possibly, you can use it alone for all on its own. In that case, it will still damage. Please be very careful. But if someone are playing with the understanding now, press the escape button during the scene so we can do the controls, and good luck and have fun. The place Bianca got stabbed, and the place where the killer gets stabbing, aren't the same. Using those words is the clue, I should have a few conceptions and try to think about it. Something is coming to me. Just a little bit more, I'm feeling I can see something. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Are you getting the picture now? Shoot, I did not want to take damage, okay. There we go, under the floor.
I got it! I got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboard?
Exactly.
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
That's right, the map is the one person who should know how to get under the floorboards. And that is Gundam.
You're the only one! Hey Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Yes, so just tell us.
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboard, right?
Ah, there it is. I found it as a Hellhound earring. However, how do I recover? I cannot get my actions open. When I use a tool, probably not using it.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Takada knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Storage room? The one place you didn't check.
One of my
course.
4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands! Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
And that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they pass through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right?
Exactly.
So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again? I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right? Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... It obviously has to be him!
Oh.
Yay! It's decided!
No, nothing's decided.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you're now allowed to use the silencer. You can use the silencer with the right mouse button as many times as you want. When you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Also, when you shoot down the white noise, your time limit will increase a little. However, if you shoot an actual mark with your silencer instead of white noise, time limit will decrease. So be careful when you're using the silencer. Oh, but if you're called St. Gentle, yeah, you can. Silencer, but it'll still be somewhat pointless. I would feel like you're doing a little bang bang when you shoot your first intent. Bang 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 bang. Press the exceed and the arguments from the controls. Well, then good luck and have fun. Alrighty, so let's see.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi!
Actually, he does have an alibi. Chiaki.
No, that's wrong!
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey, what are you doing here, all alone in a place like this? I'll stand in guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Yeah, Tera, you better shut up.
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party. During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like it's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again...
It appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Oh, finally he starts talking.
The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Indeed.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that, it's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles? What a pain, I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Well, I can agree with that.
I agree with that.
I'll tell you why. And yeah, I know it was a blackout, but...
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses, and a partridge in a pear tree. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. There are also iron plates for barbecue, and even a portable stove for cooking hot spots. Iron plates and a portable stove, I do recall seeing them on a shelf over there. Couldn't seem to be well kept. There should be no problem using it.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Where?
A hole? What kind of hole?
Oh dear
It would
God.
be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
Shut up already!
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything.
Oh yeah,
it's
sure,
really
that
not
wasn't
a perverted
perverted.
joke.
Oh.
I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me? No, that's wrong!
Excuse me? I am the only one who gets to say that.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
What does he mean battle? It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Damn it, there's no way we lose against someone like him. No, we're not. Here.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down!
Oh shoot, which what do I click? That's okay. There we go. There's something through controls
I
on
don't
me.
doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
No, there's a fire door.
Allow me to cut through those words! Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway.
True.
Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
That's not important.
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath? You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
Why would they do that? They don't want to die either.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer? Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? First, use the hallway's fire door as cover and use the portable stove to move in the dark. Knock under the floorboard step, Byakuya detects some glowing paint as a mark. The only killer I can think of. You, and only you! Who is the only one in here who had access to a portable stove?
You're the only one! Teruto, could it be you?
Time to explain yourself, Chef Boy.
What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you, for the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
Nagito.
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah. That's totally right.
So what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Don't.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
That's definitely important.
That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark? What was the mark? Wait. No, I think I might have passed it. Where's the duct tape from earlier? Was that not part of it? Wait, I think it was right here. How'd you use that in the mark? I think it's impossible.
Crap!
Oh, crap. Okay. I think I was starting my mark. Where was the mark? I think it was a knife, right?
I can prove it
There
with
we go.
this! The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah! By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark!
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Oh no!
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
But we didn't see him as soon as the lights came on.
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there.
Then how did you see the dining?
Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat.
Why would you do that?
Well, if you want, you should try licking me.
Please stop it.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why?
I don't want to do this, man, but...
Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
I don't want to do this. Look, I know I've been negative to Teru the entire game, but I still don't want to blame him.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was recording or something?
No.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
There's definitely a contradiction here within those remarks. I need to find it.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Are you sure? Oh, shoot. I definitely heard Teru's voice. You're going to question my honor?
Crap!
Ah, crap. Okay, keep going.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the store?
There's no way I was somewhere totally... I definitely heard. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was recorded?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
I'm about to contradict you because no, you're wrong.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Heck yeah.
Just because we heard Teruteru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
Oh, you're done for.
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
And nobody would have known any different because, again, the lights were down.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I?
Oh, jeez. I think he finally snapped.
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Azabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was! I was there the whole damn time!
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right! You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories!
His accent is getting even worse! He's definitely lying!
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
Memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that, don't make no sense! Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? Probably can. Oh, you again!
Whether or not Teruteru's in the dining hall during the blackout, I know for sure. You throw that question at him. If you were in the dining hall, you'd have seen Mikan trip.
I can prove it with this. If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Whoa, what? No! Don't make me remember! It's so embarrassing!
Apparently we're gonna use your little, problem against you, Teruteru. I don't know how to put it into words.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teruteru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that. Huh? It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teruteru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
That's total bull because of what you are.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Oh, well, no!
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that? Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin,
edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stab from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent!
Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin edge tool with a diameter of about 50 millimeters and about 50 centimeters in length. The weapon that used as a premise might have been used in the crime scene. How is that? Well, there's only one weapon here that fits those descriptions. No, I needed that. I'm gonna lose all my health at this point. Okay. There we go, the iron skewer.
I got it!
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
I checked the equipment list and there means to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right, as far as I know, it's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne!
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building. It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Finally, we are nearing the ends. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. It'll probably pain you to commend your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. High speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time battle. Sorry, panic talk action. Panic talk action will turn to PTA. During PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks following the tempo of the song. Time your button press the tempo markers and across the screen. Match them marker pressing the left mouse button. And you'll be able to lock on to your opponent's remark. Keep pressing to be able to lock on to multiple remarks at the same time. After you use the left mouse at the time of the tempo marker, you must hit the insert block on mark and destroy it. You must be able to damage the soul shield to protect the opponent and destroy them. But if you do not try the mark to the penalty, time limit, you'll end up getting hurt. If you're in PTA, you can use the escape to review the controls. For this PTA, just focus on pressing the left mouse button. Please wait another time for other features. Use consecutively when you start a combo. Keep this going to make sure your tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in a tempo down situation. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will also be the time of each button press, so please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. Try all of your opponent's soul shields to give their final arguments. If it happens 4 words with on the top, bottom, left, and right sides of the screen, each of those words consists of W, S, A, and B keys. If you press the ones in the right order, you'll be able to comprise the words of your final strike. Please make arguments for particular words that come to your opponent's final argument. Also, including no check from time limit, if going soul shields will recover. And good luck and have fun. It's over.
What the hell you even saying, you stupid hit?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hit?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
Iron skewers the weapon. Hiding around it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya entered the kitchen pretty thoroughly for the party start. He used his weapon already hid in with someone who couldn't find it. Could it have been an unexpected place? Where would that be? Where would he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? Think carefully.
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said, I'm not hiding anything!
I'm hiding that thing! I'm not hiding anything!
The must reveal its territory to conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Panic talk action, aka the moment of truth.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
Okay.
Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Where would the weapon be?
Meet on the phone!
This is the end! Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
By that reaction, I think we're right.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything. In a place like that?
That's the only place where it could have been hidden.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
It seems there are no danger items like that steer in the Shisuro earlier, inside that kind of food. Appears to be the case. You wouldn't notice that fish and bones and meat bones are also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
And that is why you didn't bring it out, because if you let Akane eat it, your plan would have been ruined.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
You can't do that here.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now. So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
Where'd he go?
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here!
Oh no!
I'm already eating it!
A bear that eats meat!
Well, he's a bear.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, don't freak out like that, Izuku.
What is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I could see, like, Akane fighting Monokuma for it.
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad! Seriously, this is really bad!
And why would it be bad, Tera?
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out!
Oh, that's clever! The little bone handle, too!
Is that
An iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef. You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Well, we wouldn't have thought of putting it in meat.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast-food-eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should
I
first.
guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Over the entire incident. And that could prepare terrorist crime. So you don't include the terrorist amount of talent champion.
So, we need to do it.
So it's finally come as my throb is jesting. Every case is one last feature bringing the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll get a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of comic book. This reproduction is merely in Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. Updated to complete the comic using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, fill in the holes to prepare the challenge. First, I already noticed, but it'll be difficult to create so many gaps once you fill some in, become much simpler. For those who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now, the playing yourself and closing around with is a certain trick. You can move the reticle on the gaps on the page or display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Also, if you move the reticle into a truth panel, it will display a hint as well. This hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together these two hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget that there'll be a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun! Okay, so let's figure this out. Storage room port blackout. Okay, there we go. The officer when the blackout occurred. Okay, so there isn't really a lot of things we can do right here. Okay, let's change the light. Okay, that's not it either. Or the killer change the storage room. Okay, so we already have that there. And then what's on the table? I heard it, so... No. Okay, not what we're supposed to do here. Okay. Alright, I really gotta stop swimming. Fixing the dining room, closing the fire. There we go. Okay, so we're trying to obtain this storage room. No, wait, that was the wrong one, sorry. There we go. Shocky there. Nagito there. And then with the killer in storage room. There's a tablecloth. And our last stop. So we'll put this night vision goggles on. And No. Oh, no. There we go. The other one there. And then, finally, Ibuki heard it.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there.
But then he got
If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment,
he was stabbed because the glowing paint moved.
The killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, it came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened.
Wait, then how is there no blood on the iron skewer? Did they clean it off or something? They might have.
There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
And that's... Terror.
Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
Even they all know it too. I can only imagine the voice actor's voice like cutting out, like they would lose their voice just recording that alone. But you're God. And once again, this game pulls at your heartstrings, because why not?
It looks like your argument has come to a close.
And we only have so much more to go now. We're not ending this episode just yet.
Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier!
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Alright, the same vote as before. Yep, it's over now. Last trial is finished.
Correct!
That's right, this time the Blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura.
No. You...
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a pawn's like him is gonna kill Byakuya? But... Why? Why did you kill him? It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing this party, and then I heard a weird laughter in the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of the cleaning duty, with the knife under the table. That's right, because he was there with them. I'd have had a feeling, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the iron screw in the storage room and mess with the air conditioning timers. Plus he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him. When that happened,
You caught me?
Oh, I didn't realize that last part was voiced, I'm sorry. Oh, I've been caught?
What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Terra, just let you know it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What about how much I want to leave this island? That's just... I see, so that's what you think.
Well...
That's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the Ultimates and admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right, in the name of hope, I love everyone's talents in the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against someone like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face might seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
But what are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
Isn't it typical if you face a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? It means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right?
I
want to see that brightness. And in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right! I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
You're kidding. Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand, that's fine. I really don't mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright if this level 91 fighter. I suppose I can call it the ultimate fanatic.
No way!
You, there's something wrong with you. Really, do you think so? Do you think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain to me, I don't understand anything about the story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, then want to fight against a strong opponent and win.
Don't fuck with me!
Comparison to that.
What?
What, am I wrong? You've given that trials are necessary to become strong. But the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to a higher level.
Amazing!
It's amazing that someone as untalented as myself can become at that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die at everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your vows may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it. You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going
I
on?
don't understand at all. You're saying you basically want to commit murder for fun? Except things I'm killing for fun, but I guess it's like the sand in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving, leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't let him appear to you or discover your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it would be better for me if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Terra? Except to pique Terra's curiosity, and look forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous to be false, don't be too close to it.
Hey!
Dude, seriously freaking crazy. It's insane. That's right, I tried to stop him, you know?
However...
Why'd you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know! Because Nagito was only supposed to take the knife. That's why I aimed and dusted the iron skewer there.
Whoa!
That's why it's Byakuya that was died. It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya tried to probably stop Nagito from drawing the knife. And then in place of Nagito...
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito. Oh, that's right, because he said he wouldn't let anyone else become a victim, right? So that's why he sacrificed himself for him.
What?
What'd you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much, I promise. Could it be, in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving onto the floorboards, and that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito? Even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise protected when he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected any like this. Such despair. What? We should let him die in vain. I'm sure I would have become strong by overcoming his despair.
No way.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me.
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The result of that would be for my fun for later. Just kidding.
How
I
unexpected.
never expected it to turn out like this. I thought never that I'd be the one to survive. As it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Terra. Wait, why? Well, because Terra decided to commit this crime because he also had strong hope, right? He's actually motivated by hope. If he's willing to go that far, I think it might be truly the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought it might be the hope that could be any type of despair. For me to confirm it, I decided to help Terra. What do you mean confirm? Just stop already!
Well...
Because I couldn't really help myself when I could empathize with Terra. After all, I wanted to kill him, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know. That left me in that confused state. This trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial is absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him I don't care if I die, I should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those are my exact words to him for the investigation. Isn't that right, Terra?
Man.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and this turned to be a bad ending for Terra. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great!
You'll become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else here, so the host will be more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up! Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already. I'm just gonna go crazy just listening to you.
Hey!
Is it okay for just to leave this crazy person alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just freaking kill him off? Yeah, kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito, it's Tera.
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I already told you at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait!
Hold on.
No.
That was, how should I put it? An accident. An act of self-defense. Not intentional. I'm getting Leon flashbacks here. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
But isn't there anything like sympathy judgments? Excruciating circumstances, maybe probation? No. There is no sympathy judgments here. If you kill and get away with it, you're gonna die. It's not, the way I just said that, it seems like I enjoy this kind of thing. I don't, okay? I may sound like I do, but I don't, okay? I don't enjoy this. So there's no sympathy judgments in store for you, Tera.
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims. That's not... Well, I guess the sympathy judgments could work in real court trials. I'm not certain, though, so I can't really confirm that, but not here. Hey, save me, you guys! I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest, after learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You realized that nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
There's no way a person who has no malice to kill someone like that. In truth, you're just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
No.
That is...
Tera.
Why?
If Elena didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me!
Why'd you try to commit murder? Answer me, Tera. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. Oh! She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Host Peak Academy and come home. His mom!
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh my
I'm serious.
God!
The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
He's sick!
I'll be fine. Moms are strong.
He wants to get back to his mom so he can help her.
I won't lose to some illness.
Oh! Why do first trials pull on your heartstrings like this?
I know that already. I know that already.
Oh my God! I promised her to become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Now you can't. Tera. But if you were told our memories are stolen and several years have passed since our first day,
Hey!
then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to his mom? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I just want to make sure it was all just a lie. I want to make sure I still had a place to call home. Tera, you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Tera didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, he needed to deny it. Damn it! If I knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why you had to kill someone so you could go home.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill?
I'm sorry.
You guys, it doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Taro. I see. Interesting, but as far as when I was a killer concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring. Oh, you're heartless, dude. No, I don't even have anything to say to you. What?
So...
There's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up in the punishment.
You can't!
No, you can't!
Jeez! Get out of my way!
And also, you have something to uphold, Monokuma.
Well now.
But wait, what if he said if you killed someone, you would give them back your memories, right? There, now that the annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait!
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I've prepared a special punishment for Taro Hanamura, the ultimate cook.
Hey!
Call me chef. No wait, that's not what I...
Please!
Please tell me, at least, what happened to Hanamura Diner? To Mama?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No, you still have an agreement to uphold. Answer him!
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it!
Mama!
Oh, that breaks my heart. This game. Oh, no. Taro has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh, God. It's not even around his neck, it's around his mouth because his neck is so short. Deep fried. Oh, no! Jeez. Oh, is that grease, I think? Not fried crumbs? Aw, jeez. Oh, they're gonna... That is overkill! Oh, God! Deep fried in a volcano.
Extreme!
Yeah! Extreme!
Yeah!
Adrenaline is rushing through me. Taro!
Damn it!
Oh, are you freaking serious?
How cruel.
Why? Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes in a note makes you whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the class.
No!
And that happens only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouth. They implies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it! So cruel, this is just too cruel.
Nice!
It can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all. What rule? No one who's breaking the rules. I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? However, there's a catch. Don't tell me the catch is... Figured it out yet? That's right, you guys have to kill each other. That's a bargaining point. By the time I know right, you want to just go ahead and subvert you, right? Then you better start killing, penny from your thoughts and murder from your eyes. Exactly. Why? Why until Tier 2 is the mom or the diner? He had a right to know. Yeah, us choosing all of the rights in the
Bastard!
Right, if it does, what do you mean really would mention my school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to refrain from myself from killing the can. You're gonna do, but telling them is kinda... But I never told you guys I'd tell you right away. Oh, that's not fair!
What? Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course!
I'll keep my promise to return to memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. I must excuse myself as well, there's something I need to do.
Huh?
What the heck?
So cruel!
That's not fair, they both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
Terror, you stupid.
Such despair.
And Anyakas are just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. Still, at times like this. As Simba, you guys need to keep doing your best. Why are you smiling?
Crap!
How can you smile at a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm sad too, you know? And I tell you, from the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You all meant to inspire hope in your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when I lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go around saying creepy stuff, I'll freaking kill you! Please, kill me anytime.
What?
If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me, or I prepare myself to become your stepping stone.
Someone like you.
Absolutely going from not my life is nothing special. How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, you're going to kill him, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, we do then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. You students open into the academy and your symbols and books possess the chosen talents.
Great!
Then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right?
Fiend.
Thanks for calling me the side of the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this is planned all along. It's why you look at the killer, he wants to think it's better for us not to kill him.
Well,
I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to the obvious, I'm starting to build a small desire to live.
this is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes to you, one after the other. Just kidding.
Piss
If
me
I
off.
punch you, I won't be satisfied, so I'll punch you. Fine, let's stop with this already. It's gonna be a waste of time to keep going with him.
What?
Even Hajime hates me now?
How
That
unfortunate.
stings. I thought you and I were quite similar. What is that?
Isn't that
All
right?
the Benjamins are close to the academy, just like me. Don't put in the same category as you.
Hey,
How can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. You don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, it's true that our school members are silly. Same as not knowing our true selves. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't remember what his talent is. And please feel free to punch him. Will do!
wait!
Hold on.
Please stop!
Please stop us at once. Nothing good will come from fighting like this. There's something else you must do.
Huh?
Something else?
Please listen!
We must not argue with each other with a place like this. There's something more important that we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is... do our best.
You fiend.
Well,
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together and do our best. Do our best so we never come back here again.
perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry!
Oh, I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. Do our best is really going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
What do we have to work hard at? I do not know, but we must do our best.
Jeez.
I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well,
It's fine if you don't know. Imagine that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
right?
So let's do our best to make sure killing this never happens again.
But
It's scary, but doing our best is the only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do
I don't know
it!
what y'all talking about, but let's do our best from now.
Fine.
Better life for now, be able to change the future, I guess at least change right tomorrow. Damn fiend, I won't get into the very end, I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul and fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work hard, leave together. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again, even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Probably still said it. We continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, this curtain has fallen upon the class trial of Byakuya and Terra were sacrificed. Afterwards, left the trial grounds to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and started walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I'd slowly look up at the sky. And there, just like before, the night sky was brimming with stars. The stars looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. It looked such a beautiful night sky. I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. Skies connect to anywhere, even in my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to go home. Then it happened. I stared at the night sky. I felt a strange conversion of sensation. And then while I continued to stare at the night sky, my entire body stiffened with that sensation. Isn't this?
Is someone watching me?
Wait, what? Who's watching you? Who's watching us? What is going on? 19 days left. We know it was 21 when we first saw it. So that means the more students that are sacrificed, the more the days will go down? I'm not sure. Chapter 1, Destination Despair. We know Byakuya and Terra are gone now. Oh, this game. 2 people are already dead, so now... Stay present, wooden stick. Yes, we're gonna save.
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything.
We're gonna pick this up, what Nagito is saying to us in the next episode. If you guys want to see that as soon as possible, please give this video a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye guys!